out of UVA. Something to watch for with him. He loves to dunk backwards. But he gets the opportunity. Xavier Moon, a veteran point. Charlie Brown, he will knock it down all day. Johnson, the hook pass to Clowney. Wilson also a stroker. Back-to-back. Brown pass to Huff. Beautiful. Little English doesn't.
Did you jinx him?
It's not a real thing. That's what we falls down on the play. Moon on the glass. Off the glass. Brown back on the glass. And Roden, bottom of the net.
Prepared to defend threes off offensive rebounds.
And again, Brown and Huff working a two-man game. Huff to Moon. And it's a full include.
He's making a point of that. He's going to make sure these bigs for the Brooklyn Nets understand how to set a legal screen going forward.
The first 2 point. And a finish inside by Roden. What's up, 3D?
Well, got to do a better job of setting the play up, using the correct timing, and then running that guy into the screen.
Moon back to Brown. Give and go bucket. And it's off just before the shot clock. But watch the effort by Johnson. The second effort offense.
Got a basket to try to stem the tide a little bit.
Culver remains ice cold and turns it over instead. Martin cleans up the sloppy mess. Culver off the glass, still can't connect. They call. Johnson, the bounce pass, Clowney. Moon had to look in the corner. Almost got it to drop. Culver in the corner. So chilly. Huff finding Moon, but they can't connect. Johnson driving past Moon, kicks it out in the corner to Jones.
Great defense by Cheatham. Look at this Brooklyn team. Look at the defense.
Because, like we were joking before, may have graduated from Summer League unless they make these semifinals here.
So they can turn that tassel to the other side.
And everyone being evaluated, so I had my head in the huddle. And the Orlando Magic head coach is like, come on, guys, we blew a 15-point lead. We got to share the basketball.
Maladon beats Cheatham. Maladon looking for back-to-back buckets. He'll have to earn it.
Very talented.
Rudy Gobert.
They're going to be on that French national team. So think about how special and good that group can be.
And a steal and a finish by Gardner.
I think they're
with 4 seconds left. Kicks it around. The buzzer beater is good.
Good continuity in Crimson.
Man, it's very hard. We only together 4 or 5 days, maybe a week at the most. It really takes a group of guys that are willing to buy into what we do.
We'll watch the Orlando Magic. Got to make sure we throw some respect on his name. Around the horn, and the shot from outside is...
With Penny, first of all, you're not recruiting. You're not out trying to get some players into your organization. What's going on?
No, we've done a great job. I just give credit.
Of course, we all know now the passing of Pat Williams. We know what he meant to us. Nick, yourself, Shaq. What was your first thoughts when you found out?
Way before his time. So his pass, and we know that's going to happen to all of us one day, but when it happens suddenly like that, man, it hurts.
It does. For me, talking...
Even if I was happy, he'd be like, you still happy? You still good? I'm like, always, Pat, because of you.
Right. Without him...
Right now, I just wish we can get a couple more veterans in there with those young guys because we're right there on the cusp. I say we because I'm so...
All right, appreciate it. Great interview, as always, by the Orlando Magic Hall of Famer 3D, his former teammate Penny.
And Chris,
7 seconds on the shot clock. Cheatham against the bucket. Maladon from outside. short.
An opportunity here to test more things with our officials and for the game itself to make it better. So feeling good about it, Chris.
You know, something we saw in
Referees, and we always do calibration with our competition committee throughout the course of the season, and then communicate as best we can types of plays and video, but we got to do a better job of making sure, even working with the PA, to make sure the communication is ultimately getting to our players. They're seeing it on the
NBA game. It's the closest thing to it. And what are these people are expected to learn from this experience?
Take it from the finals and celebration of the game and championships like the Celtics this year. Then you take it to the draft 2 days this year. Then you take it here to summer.
Do you guys try to emphasize the things that maybe the officials struggle with during the season?
So there's always going to be points of emphasis throughout the course of a season.
implementation of rules, where in the G League, for instance, one is the one free throw rule, right, that you had as an experiment, right? And then
Focused on those. Now, to your point, Chris, a lot of those are things that the NBA wants tested in the G League, and a lot of them are G League.
And Chris, I think sometimes what Byron was in the NBA bylaws, so people just need to be aware of that.
Huff on the glass, and he puts it back. Martin takes a lot of contact. Summer League action tomorrow. Milwaukee and Phoenix at 4 Eastern. Knicks in Detroit tomorrow, 7. Jay Huff with the reverse.
I didn't see that coming.
Huff. Martin cash and splashing about that action. Pocket pass to Clowney. Martin had the open look from 3, passed up on it. Clowney does not, and nails it. Martin behind the back, finds Wilson. Danger.
Oh, Chris, you know what I'm starting to believe? You know, I'm kind of perplexed right now. Things haven't taken off for him, but, you know, he's still a young player. He's just got to fix.
He's got that height and weight advantage. Martin trying to get past Huff and gets it up over him.
Yeah. I think the Orlando Magic done figured out that don't leave Wilson open from the three-point line.
Johnson.
He's somewhat important for him, and you said it. He's only 20 years old, so the sky's the limit.
Jay Huff gets the assist to Xavier Moon. Martin leading the Johnson open. Wilson wide open.
Can't leave him open, Chris.
Make it pay every time.
Oh my.
So is that guy, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
A clank there.
Just
Wilson back to back.
That line in the Summer League and the NBA is the same distance.
Jay Huff.
Wow.
And puff and throw it down. Communicating on defense. Clowney. Right back at you. Huff at it again. He's got the height advantage. First Magic player in double.
He dropped him off in the basket.
Johnson to Clowney, but too low.
You got to be impressed with Clowney. You got to be impressed with Wilson. Not be afraid to guard the big guys.
Huff at it again. Sweet stroke. Some action. Johnson.
The defense down. The next thing is the offensive. He can shoot the 3 like that. He won't be in the G League much longer.
From the corner, 11 points in the quarter, so he's outscoring them by himself. Jay Huff providing the offense for the Magic. He's up
for a period of time at 50%.
The reason he can't say catch and shoot.
And putting up 2K numbers against the Orlando Magic. The dime from Johnson to Clowney, but he can't convert. Johnson's got to go. Gets it up. A brick. Kicks it out to Scott, who had the open look. Maledon is fouled on his way to the...
Quick look at him. 6'4", 23 years old. Calm that thing down a little bit.
They've missed their last 5. Maledon to Scott. Back inside to Gardner. Great ball move. Martin from the corner. 6th straight. Right now, early in that one, we are on the back end of our game. The Nets.
And it seems to be working right now. Can they force that miss? No.
Maladon from outside, back-to-back three.
Man down, hand down, I'm going to let it fly.
Brooklyn's
Is comfortable with that three-point line.
Bediako to showcase his talent, still just 22 years old.
Chris, they don't give up on 7-footers too quick, so he's got
Scott coming up with the steal. Scott, and we're all tied up at 70. The up after being down by 16. Martin and
Nice.
one. Jalen Martin up to 8 points. Perfect from the charity stripe. 6 for 6.
For your turnovers, how you guys take care of your turnovers here and finish out the game as well.
Slow down, get the right shot, and run offense.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
For their first bucket of the fourth quarter. Scott wide open. Looking like a Scott I know with that all that. Gardner.
NBA game. No lead is safe. And no lead. Summer league, NBA season, none of it.
Moon blowing past Martin. The finger roll.
Nice finger, and you can jump.
Wilson remains
Oh, my goodness.
hotter. Cooper to Moon. Back to Cooper for another one. It's the spin.
Defense sucks in, you draw and kick.
Just having an excellent summer league.
And all the years I've been coming to Summer League, I've never seen a player get thrown out of a Summer League mid-range and drive into the basket alone. Just hang at that three-point line.
Culver, finger roll, and the Magic take the one. Culver. Huff has been sensational in this second half and continues to get bucket. Score big this summer league with your NBA.
All the autographs that kid has amassed for Summer League.
A new depth. Maladon, tough shot. Great make,
Nice.
20 points. Right, Tyler Kolek with that one has come down to the wire, and this one looks to be the same. All the way out to Martin, wide open.
Great play.
Clank. Martin with the first free throw attempts of the game.
Well, play within yourself. Run your system, set good screens.
10 seconds on the shot clock, and the Magic forced the turnover. Moon, Johnson, foot race. Advantage, Moon. Johnson to Wilson. Soft touch inside.
His first back up for Orlando and take this shot.
Huff. Over Clowney.
Nice.
Martin open. After the hesitation, he nailed the three.
Devastating screen to free him up on that one. I like that.
Roden, contested jumper. Now the Magic need 5.
Up here. And I think that's something, you know, in the NBA, those 5.
Maladon out to Roden.
That's the shot. They're going.
Wilson with the ball in his hands, attacking the hole.
It's a game.
And that's your ball. 33 points, 6 for 7.